guys, today I'm going to talk to you about the Urban Decay Naked 2 Basics. It says Naked 2, it says Naked Basics 2, Naked 2 Basics. It looks like Naked 2 Basics, so we're going with it. It is obviously the second part of the original Naked Basics. This little palette, we'll talk about the first one for a minute before we get into the second one. How about that? Here, let's put it this way. I buy a lot of makeup, and it has been a long time that I have hit pan in anything other than this little guy right here. I hit pan in Venus and Naked 2, and I'm getting really close on Faint and WOS. Just this little palette is so perfect for those days when you are just don't want to think about it. It has what you need, everything in there. It has your shimmery lid shade, options for a brow bone highlight, or if you want a matte eye, you can use that as your lid shade, a transition shade, a crease shade, and if you want to deepen it up, this black at the end. So it's just perfect. So when I heard that there was a second one coming out, I just like counted down the days. I ordered it at like 3 a.m. right when it popped up on the website, and I just, I needed it. This one is more warm. This is the original Naked Basics, and then this is the new one, which is much more cool toned. It has a nice deep gray, but it's not quite as harsh. I feel like there's a bigger transition between the lightest shade in the original and the darkest shade in the original than the lightest in the Naked 2 Basics and the darkest. But they still have the same concept. There's still everything you need in that one tiny palette. It's the basics. They're mostly matte with one slight satin or shimmer. This one has a little more shimmer than, so Venus has a little more shimmer than Skimp, but it's definitely more of a satin. I have the Naked 2 Basics on my eyes today, and that tutorial will either be up soon or is already up, so I will link that below whenever it is. Let me get to some swatches. I'll swatch both of them next to each other. How about that? The top ones are the Naked Basics, and the bottom are the Naked 2 Basics. As you can see, again, like I said, there's a much wider range from light to dark in that original Naked Basics, but this one definitely is darker than I felt like it translated onto the eye when I swatched it. So it is still a nice deep color. There's still a nice range. So what I love about the Naked 2 Basics is that I will use every single shade in here. If you can tell in the original Naked Basics, Foxy does not have a dent in it at all. I am really pale, so that yellow does not work well on me. It's just not what I usually reach for, but WOS was definitely my cup of tea. So if you want to just look at those side by side, I don't know, to a true crazy makeup junkie like me, you need both. You need both because do you want a warm eye today? Do you want a cool eye? Now you not only have that one palette that has everything that you need in it, you now have that option. No matter how many of these they come out with, I will probably buy them all. I will probably buy every Naked palette that they make. I told myself that I didn't need this one, that when it came out, I was like, I don't need that. It's just basics. It's just whatever. It's just some whatever's in the other ones. And not true. Not true. I'm sure there have been many mornings in the past few years, couple years. Man, this thing is like beat up. It lives in my makeup bag, from makeup bag to makeup bag, traveling, no matter what. This little guy goes with me. It's perfect. It's got the perfect mirror, and love it. So needless to say, I'm freaking stoked that this one came out. I don't think I ever mentioned you get 6 shadows. I'm sure they're $29. $29. I think it was originally $27. Now they're $29. So great little palette. It's Urban Decay. It's always going to be good. Urban Decay never disappoints, ever. So if you are in the market for just some nice matte, a go-to palette is literally what I feel like it should be called, the go-to palette, because it just doesn't take thought. And I just feel like in makeup, when I'm that tired, it's rare that I'm like, don't want to play with other shades, but I can use this, and I've actually been using this a lot of days, and then using ColourPop on my lid for my lid shade. I have like sparkly lids, and then this is just everything you need for everything else. Everything. So good. Brow colors. You can even use this on your brows. They're very neutral. They work. I think that's everything. I feel like I rambled, but I'm just really excited about these little guys, and definitely check them out. If you don't already have the Naked Basics, I definitely recommend you get at least one of these. I mean, you don't have to, but I feel like they're a great thing to have in your makeup collection. I feel like they are a great thing for anyone of any age. Whether you are super young and just getting into makeup, it's perfect for you. If you are more mature and you don't want to wear a lot of shimmer or sparkle and you just want something basic, then definitely check them out. Yeah, I think that's everything. Urban Decay, you did it again, and I love you. And I love all of you, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!